Right guys, I'm going to try and hit the bank for an hour this morning. I've got too much to do to spend much time, so I'm going to take advantage of it. I mean, it's been absolutely belting it down a rain, which I've not made plans to go to the river today because I think it'll just be too much in flood by now. So the saving grace, I guess, is fishing in the rain is you tend to be on your own, so I should have wherever I go to myself. But I thought I'd just come and prep in the boot of my car so I don't get absolutely drenched. To find, unfortunately, yes, that the eyelet has now come from that eye. So that's put me every rod out of use for this morning session. So bit gutting because quite often, if there's been loads of wash off from the roads into the canal, it'd be quite coloured as well. And I needed the bigger lures to give that noise as well as presentation. So what it does mean is I'll be fishing me Abu Vengeance. I'll be restricted to what lures I can use. So that's a 15 to 45 gram. So it's got a reasonably soft tip to it, so I can't go too heavy over the rating. I might just be able to get away with Savage Gear lip lure, 19 centimetre. They're 52 grams, so it'll probably be bending the rod before I've even cast it. And then the headbanger lures I can get on with as well, so just about. So yeah, I've got about an hour, maybe two at the most, because as I say, I've got loads to do today. Try and add a bit of content to my video from yesterday, because like a complete sausage I've deleted the capture of the little jack and the release of little jack as well, so I've really annoyed myself there, but just goes to show I shouldn't rush, I suppose. But enough waffling, let's get on the boat. Oh, oi, 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 are you taking the mickey? Back to the good old little jig fly, the little one, not the big one. So I'm wondering if that pike that was out there earlier was chasing the smaller fish, smaller fry. Downside is this doesn't have a rattle in this one. I think the movement is pretty clear where I'm stood, which I'm surprised. The movement on this one is that much different to the others, the other lures, should I say. Right, so I've gone from the Savage Gear 13 centimetre to this little, all the smaller roach pattern jig fly I've got. It's not the one that's like the same size as a Burt in length. The only downfall is there's no rattle in this one. But it's pretty clear. Oh, fish on, get in, it worked! Oh, he's going mental, go for it, son. Blimey, it's a really good account for itself. Well, I presume that must have been the one from earlier then. Oh. Come on, in the net, get in. Nothing massive. For the fish I really fished for, if that makes sense. I pulled up and saw a fish swirl right next to me, and I think the headbanger lure was just a bit too big, so I swapped over to Savage Gear 13 centimetre lip lure. Didn't want to know, put this smaller jig fly on, and a couple of pulls through, nailed it. Out the way. Belty little fish. Really lovely markings as well. Absolutely chuck it down around. This one's got a really full tummy, so it's really on the feed. But we're on it. Let's get it back. Right, let's get this fish back. Get his wind back before I let it go. There we go, it's getting ready. Blowing bubbles, here we go, yes! Oh, fish on, get in! Number 2, if he stays on. That came from the middle of the middle channel again. Oh, do you know what? Jig fly life, mates. Jig fly life. Come on, Uncle Buck. Get in the net. In the net. Nice. Oh. Right, I'm actually doing quite alright. Considering I've got such a short period of time. Jig fly again. Cast it into the centre part of the canal, the channel if you like, as I would call it. Just pulled this one out, absolutely mint. Another one's been really feeding up. You can feel it shouldn't weigh as much as it would do normally. Very proud fish. Lovely. Oh, fish on. No, what is that? Somewhat heavy, that's not good. What on earth is that? Fire hydrant. Oh dear me. Well, it's a new PB for me. I can honestly say I've never caught a fire hydrant. Oh, I think I just broke the hook. No. Whew. How do? Just to show you the contrast of how today's gone so far. So it's been a really hectic morning. Weather has been atrocious until about an hour ago. The wind has just gone absolutely mental this morning. Proper torrential rain. And when I first started, we first got on the canal, where I am anyway, it's really cloudy. And then I've gone to the end of where I want to go to, and I've come back, and it's gone really clear. So it shows you just how quickly the sediment will settle. But yeah, lovely blue skies there. And as I come round to this side, get that down, it goes black over Bill's mothers. So yeah, I can see there's another storm front moving in. So I've got, I don't know, about another 100 yards of where I am. And then one more spot, and then I have to dash, got a load to do. So, but jig fly again, jig fly life, I'm telling you, I might just convert to jig flies only, because they're doing the business for me all the blooming time. Yeah, never going to retire, Bert, to be fair, but I might have to start my own family of jig flies, I think. But anyway, let's crack on. Okay, there's a pike, only a little one, another little one. But I tell you what, that fish just moved a million miles an hour. Jesus, that was ridiculously quick. Whew, it was only a little fish, but I tell you what, there he is. Oh. He's only a little fish, but that is ridiculous that he was so fast. Got him, yes! Oh, go on, live for Christy. I think that might only be under his chin. in the net either way. He's mine. Oh, he's tiny, bless him. It's a real shame I didn't catch the first take. It went absolutely. I've never seen a fish move that quick in the waters here. But again, absolutely mint. He's nailed the nailed the fly. Open his mouth. Give it here. Another little fatty. They're all feeding up really well. Absolutely mint. All of them today. Not a mark on them. Look at the belly on it. I mean, it's ridiculous. Look, he's doing it as well. Won't close it. Oh, there we go. He's a right little podgy. Just a face, mate. So I've just had a mouthful of canal water chucked back at me for gratitude, but I can't blame him. So that was one super quick pike. Fish on. First cast as well. Oh, brilliant. Go on, in the net. Well, change of venue. It's about third spot for me now today. And first cast, and the jig fly's got nailed. Again, consider it's a different stretch altogether. It's look at this out first. Another little fatty Jackie. It's yeah, it's got leeches on it, so probably a sign of things to change. It's scutty on this side from what I've just had in the net, but fantastic. Let's get it back. More wet knees to come. Here he is, little old fatty. Net out the way. Trying to back up. There it goes. Oh, fish on. That's a different fish as well. That is a different fish. Oi, come on, sunshine. He's inhaled, absolutely inhaled that jig fly. Oh no. Oi. Talk about jinx yourself. Oh dear. Oh, you Jesus. Fish on, yes. See if this one stays on. in the net. Right, so we just had another pike on the jig fly, another proper little fatty. They're really feeding up well, so it's only a good sign of things to come. I've seen no spawning activity yet, but absolutely mint. Let's get it back. There we go, straight out. Oh, nice one. See you later, lads. So that sees the end of today's session, and I've got to say, what a session it's been today compared to recent. I've had loads of action in a couple of hours fishing compared to like days worth or sessions worth of one or none. So I made the decision in the end, because of all the rain we had last night, the night before, throughout the day today, the rivers weren't an option. I'm not a confident angler to fish a flooded river, so I took my gambles and went to the canal instead, and it's paid off. Getting absolutely drenched, that's here now. So it's been like all day, absolutely torrential rain, wind, and then blaring sunshine, and then back to rain and wind again. So it's been one of those days. But I think all the wash off and the rain getting into the canal system it's activated the fish. All the fish I've caught today, they've been proper little fatties. So no big girls today, just the little lads, and they've been munching really well. They've all got really Sunday lunch bellies, stocking up ready to impress the girls, I'm sure. So I think this is probably going to be the last video for me before the Great British Pike Off ends. So I think Dom is probably going to have won that for sure. Barry, I believe, has got a week left of fishing to do. He's booked the time off, so he could sneak in a first or second position yet, so who knows. He says, off the last fish I had, I absolutely mangled the wire tray. Now, personally, I won't use that again. There's too much risk of that snapping for me. The big fish comes along, or if you've got a decent snag you get into, that's going to break. But my other concern, which I'm really not with really, it's a £28 braid, so it's pretty much like for like. But if you can see, the link was. Now I don't know if the fish bit that open. I've had history with other links. You can't really see, I do apologise, but yeah, you just take my word for it. When I was taking the last pike out the net, worryingly the link was open. I don't believe in that style of link. I brought those because they were the right price at the time, and I needed them in the local tackle dealer. That's what he got. And I don't mind Coram, generally speaking, for most of their tackle, but I don't think we're buying those links, unfortunately, those wire traces, should I say. Not the best. I don't want no links opening whilst I'm mid-action with a fish. So, but yeah, other than that, yeah, I'm not sure if you can see, it's absolutely even it down. I've come back at the right time because it wasn't this bad with the rain earlier, but then the wind's dropped, so I don't know if that's made the difference. But if any of you brave lot are out and about, yeah, I hope you've caught. I don't mind fishing in the rain, to be honest, because you tend to get the whole bank to yourself, or the venues, wherever it is. But I think I've come back at the right time now. So I bid you all farewell, and tight lines. I hope you're all out catching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video in a bit.